explore the world of biology. Welcome to The Adventures of Biology. Our first stop is a plant nursery. Here, we are going to discuss the different flowering plants. Flowering plants have been divided into two major groups or classes. These two groups are the monocots and dicots. What are the differences of a monocot and a dicot? To distinguish if a plant is a monocot or a dicot, first, study the leaves of both plants carefully by observing their venation. If the leaves have parallel venation, then a plant is a monocot. And if the leaves have verticulate venation, the plant is a dicot. There is another characteristic that helps differentiate a monocot and a dicot. If the leaves have no stalk, the plant is a monocot. And if the leaves have a stalk, then the plant is a dicot. When the leaf has no stalk, we call it sessile, meaning the leaf is attached directly by its base without a stalk. The monocot plant has just a bunch of roots. This type of root system is known as the adventitious root. A dicot plant has a taproot system. Let us now move on to the stem. Monocots normally have a weak stem, and dicots have both weak and strong stems. Let's now carefully observe different parts of the plants. If you count the number of petals and sepals, you will find the monocot flowers tend to have a number of parts that is divisible by 3, and dicot flowers have number of parts that are divisible by 4 or 5. Next, we go to meat shops. Here, we are going to discuss the components of a meat. First of all, what is a meat? Meat is defined by the Codex Alimentarius as all parts of an animal that are intended for or have been judged as safe and suitable for human consumption. Meat is composed of water, protein and amino acids, minerals, fats and fatty acids, vitamins and other bioactive components, and small quantities of carbohydrate. From the nutritional point of view, meat's importance is derived from its high-quality protein containing all essential amino acids and its highly bioavailable minerals and vitamins. Meat is rich in vitamin B12 and iron, which are not readily available in vegetarian diets. And for the last part of our discussion, let's make it simpler and easier. We are just going to recall on how reproduction works in animals. Reproduction in animals. There are two modes of reproduction, sexual and asexual reproduction. We are going to focus on sexual reproduction. In the male reproductive organ, included here are a pair of testes, 2 sperm ducts, and penis. Testes produce the male gametes called sperms. In a female reproductive organ, there are a pair of ovaries, oviducts, and uterus. The ovary produces female gametes called ova or eggs. The first process in reproduction is fertilization. It is the fission of sperm and egg. Fertilization results in the formation of zygote, which begins to develop into an embryo. The zygote divides repeatedly to give rise to a ball of cells. The cells then begin to form groups that develop into different tissues and organs of the body. This developing structure is termed an embryo. The embryo gets embedded in the wall of the uterus for further development. And this is where we end. I hope you learned a lot and thank you for watching. Have a good day!